Alright, and remember, if you were watching during my Atari Lynx review, I mentioned this game, the infamous Judge Dredd, which is a game known all throughout the universe for its horribleness. So, let's see if I remember anything about it. Gotta get past all this part. Okay, skip that, come on. Let's go! Judge Dredd. Apparently, the original character was actually created by Alan Moore, that comic book writer who did the concept for V. He was like, V's kind of, not all, he didn't exist in the same universe, I don't think, but he was kind of like, his opposite expression of what V was. Anyway, but, they said the movie kind of ruined him, the concept of what Judge Dredd was and how he thought he was like, justice or something like that. By the way, I liked the movie when I was 10 years old. Oh, wow, I cannot see a thing. Well, basically, the whole premise of the game is to go around and shoot stuff. Let me adjust this. Maybe... Stupid brightness. That's not helping. Is that helping? Sort of. Well, basically, you go around, you shoot stuff, and you jump, and... Oh, Lord. Okay, well... Why can't you see? This isn't helping at all, is it? Oh, well. Next game. Alright, this is that, Oh, nope, this is not that, Apparently, sometimes this thing needs to have the cartridges blown in a bit, which is, by the way, for all you, weirdos out there who were saying, oh, cartridges are so much better than CDs. Yeah, does anyone remember doing this? Yeah, you remember that? Why is CDs so much, why aren't CDs, not as good? Because you don't have to do this on them? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now she's functioning. Sort of. Well, functioning's a relative term, ain't it? You can't see that. God. The screen really is kind of blurry from age and use, I guess, like that. I can kind of see it if I tilt, tilt it around or whatever. That's the old electronics art symbol. Black Pearl, that's a neat name. Unexpected development. Well, these are all kind of neat. Oh. Jungle Strike. If you say it like it's an action movie, it sounds better. Like Jungle Strike. I like making that voice and, taking any name and trying to make it sound cool, like I'm an action, right now you're sitting on top of Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, that's where the camera's sitting on top of, maybe you can see it in the reflection. So, we should be all I want to, use that voice and be all like, this is Steinbeck's Grapes of Wrath on TNT. Coming this summer, Steinbeck's Grapes of Wrath. Okay. Let's go. Okay, how do I play? Okay, you're the helicopter, basically, and you fly around, and it's a missile, and you shoot stuff. And I remember playing this on a camping trip, and this was, wow, it blew my mind, I could bring this with me. But then again, that's before I had seen the Game Boy, and, well, truth is, okay, next game. Alright, and this last one just called Chicago Syndicate, and it's, I don't know, just based off this one, wow, that's actually louder than normal. Let me turn that down for you. It's actually based off of some old, wow, you can't even, oh god, some old character from some fighting game. I think you can sort of see shots of the game, or the character somewhere on Screw Attack from one video that they did with some fighting game where this guy uses a, what's the word? He's like a cop who uses a grappling hook to hit people. It's kind of weird. Anyway, it's like Virtua Fighter, but you walk around. You can kind of see me walking around, and I'm gonna find a guy, and, is that a guy? Where's the guy? There he is. I'm gonna kick his ass. Yeah! Kick your ass. Kick your ass. And the entire game, this, weird Irish, this annoying Irish jig plays, so... Okay. Finishing thoughts coming out. Alright, first off, I kind of have to apologize because all the screenshots of it were really, really blurry and you probably didn't get anything out of it, but for some reason I don't think that you people really tune in to my crap for the information. So what are we looking at here? This is Sega's shot at a handheld console that was supposed to compete with the original brick Game Boy. It didn't compete with the original brick Game Boy very well, and there's a good reason for that. Reason the first reason. It was very, very big. This is unexcusably lunky. Same thing with the Lynx. This is wow. This is not a handheld console. It's not a handheld console if it, requires more pocket space than you probably actually have. Now, to make up for that, they did sell a lot of these nifty carrying bags, which I did like the carrying bags for some odd reason. I thought they were smexy, but well, I don't know, it's still not enough to justify the fact that you'd have to, game guys would have to sashay around the mall. Yeah, that's a trendy bag right there. With this type of bag, which some men actually do go around with satchels and whatnot, and I applaud their bravery for, you know, it's kind of like that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Dewey wants to use a purse, which, well, whatever. You ever watch Malcolm in the Middle? It's a good show. Anyway, other problem with it, which I just put it away like an idiot, so I have to get it out now. The other problem with it, of course, which you probably already knew this, but you like to hear me say it, is the battery life is god-awful. I mean, I remember playing this when my brother had it, and I'd borrow it and play it for, you know, what? I mean, they felt like a couple hours. Good Lord, a couple hours on rechargeable batteries, and the thing would blink out, and it would stop playing. And, like, in the middle of your game. You were always worried, which then again, back then, this was kind of before the, you know, modern era of saving, or a lot of the games were just, you know, well, it was before many games that I played did not, you know, feature built-in memory, so a lot of them didn't save when you turned off the game console. So, still, that pissed me off. So, anyway, besides that, well, those are basically the only two flaws. I thought the software library was pretty good. I mean, Jungle Strike was a neat game. Chicago's, okay. Well, Virtua Fighter and Sonic were good games, and Echo the Dolphin was a good game. They had good games, which is why it's still used on, like, people make emulators that they play on, you know, the PSP with, and they've made, you know, collections of games that they put on, you know, the DS and the PSP, you know, Sega collections, the arcade versions and such. So the software really wasn't the problem. Sega had good software, but of course, they eventually lost a lot of software backing when people realized that, you know, no one was going to buy a massive brick that would, like, you know, eat your batteries. It would, like, crawl around the house at night, and it, like, batteries, and would eat your batteries. Wow, this is one crackhead. This is like the weirdest of all my reviews, but, yep. So this moral of the story basically is send me crap in the mail for free.